As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, there's coast clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll get us around him. I knew you wouldn't get it. Oh no, we aren't actually headed back to town? Are you sure you don't want to, watch a movie? Well, no. We aren't going back to... What about Duke? I don't know how comfortable I'll be if... We aren't going back to town? But what about Duke? I don't know how comfortable I'll be tromping through the woods knowing there's someone with a shotgun out there ready to blow my head off.
Well, I understand your fears, Ton Goblin. This is an opportunity for a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Seize it while you can.
Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches us. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I relent and go monster hunting with you.
I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go.
All right, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position.
Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Don Goblin, and I find ourselves on High Hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretches.
I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Wait, how are you shooting shit at night?
In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think?
Though you and Stella are back on your own, the unsettling feeling that penetrated your gut earlier still remains. There's something wrong in these woods, though what it is still eludes you. Not a fan of the bugs. I've seen better. I haven't actually been looting. There's something wrong here. It feels oppressive. Dark.
You don't happen to mean stanky, do you? Do you think you're smelling the skunk ape?
No. Something metaphorically oppressive and dark. No, more like a storm is coming.
Don't worry, I checked the weather this morning. We're in for a beautiful cloudless night. It really is a perfect time for a hike. Unless you mean a metaphorical storm. I don't think the weather radar picks up on this. But either way, my gut usually warns me if I'm going to run into trouble, and I feel A-okay.
Oh, fuck. Your quiet moment with Stella was broken by a loud percussive snort. Death has come for me at last. Remain silent.
Did you hear that? That's the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators, like us. Let's check it out.
As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight.
Oh!
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness.
Bane! Run! Decay! Oh dear! Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space! Let me at him!
And then it's gone.
Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must he think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her, like I have been for the last hour. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they?
Explore, talk to animals. I think that deer was threatening us. There was something wrong with that deer. Why do you bring her with you? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face?
Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. There's not much we can do about it.
I mean, you say that.
Well, why do you bring Gretchen with you?
She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion.
Well, that's not necessarily fair. Excuse you. Oh, after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her to be quite the opposite.
Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts.
Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my
Cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her.
I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Bugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around the woods at 17. Jesus Christ, that's a 17-year-old dog. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch?
Alright, it's never too late to turn back. I don't actually think I'm really cut out for this, are they?
Don't be so hard on yourself. You just aren't accustomed to the sounds of the forest yet. When you go on your first few night hikes, everything sounds like some horrible monster that's just waiting for an opportunity to shred you to bits. But eventually you realize it's just mostly deer and raccoons, which probably won't go after you. And let's quick take a snack break. Quick take a snack break. Maybe some food will help your nerves. Trail mix, extra M&Ms.
Take this trail mix extra M&Ms. Take snack bar, dried apricots, sesame sticks. Oh, you know I'm going for them M's. You know I'm going for them M's.
Classic choice, never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own just to make sure it has the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Ooh. Bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. What?
Nah, raisins for life. I can't say I have a horse in this race. It's all good. Dried fruit is dried fruit. It's delicious.
That's a good way to experience the world, friend. Just enjoy what life has to offer, free from judgment. Dried cherries are better, though.
Yeah, I will not argue with that. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being.
So, tell me, what's it like in Goblania?
I forgot I named it Goblania.
Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Don Goblin.
I live alone in a Dungy studio apartment. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a doorless basement that floods when it rains. I live in an internet cafe. I live in a house with my beautiful fiance who I love. A 12 by 12 shed is pretty small for a shed. I guess not that small. I guess Grum's a difficult roommate. I don't know. Shrug. You shrug.
Very mysterious. Is it prying if I ask what you do for work?
I don't know. Ask away.
What do you do for a living?
I build programmatic ads for a company first year associate. I'm a streamer. I'm a student. I'm in the service industry. I'm a streamer.
Oh, no way. A fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew he had a lot in common, Don Goblin. What sort of streams do you do?
Play video games.
That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it?
I used to like it. But now that I'm all popular and shit and making money, it's not about the fucking games anymore. It's not about the love of the games anymore. I'm just chasing that paycheck. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Might not be much. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house. He must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Do you live alone? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore, and the holler's a small enough place that other folks don't need roommates. Oh, did they move? Yeah, I'm just gonna hold us. I'm unwilling. Definitely more unwilling than uninterested. What? My stars. My stars, what was that? Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. That wasn't a sound meant for human ears. Skunk ape! Jesus Christ, that's a good answer. If I wasn't mystical, that was not a sound meant for... Whatever made it, it's close. Hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out. No, I'd pick her up. Pick up Gretchen. Do stay close, Stone Goblin. I wouldn't... Do stay close... this is Gretchen speaking. Do stay close, Stone Goblin. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Pain! It's all pain! Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Oh shit, what the fuck? That was weird. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be 2-3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. Whatever it is, there's one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh no! Oof! Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Oof! Oof! You alright? Ha! Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate. Ugh. 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 Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. Ugh, I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against your harness. Examine the head. Examine the wing. Examine the head. Start with the head. Why am I alive? Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around its sockets with unfortunate life. Examine the wing. Looks like this is what Stella tripped on. The wing's barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Look at the growth. Good God. First he thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched. It's hot. The growth pulsing beneath. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turned it away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. Seems like we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Geez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video.
Hey, do you hear that? There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them.
What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie. Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her?
No, but I'm pretty sure we can...
We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now. Oh, don't tell me you're all caught up in Stella's nonsense.
Duke, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her. Like this.
Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. Oh, no one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting.
Duke, did you hear what Don Goblin said? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels.
Come out, you sons of bitches.
Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen.
You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot.
I can feel that white-hot rage from earlier start to wash back over me. I'm going after them. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. No! Dive for Gretchen! You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulders. Yo, what?
God damn it!
What? Did he shoot himself? You hear a body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sound of nature creep back in. Gretchen! Don Goblins! Duke! Are you alright? A postmodern Cassandra, shut up. I'm not okay, but if I'm not shot... No, I'm not okay, but I'm not shot if... No, I'm not okay, but I'm not shot if that's what you're asking. You? I'm okay. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. Gretchen, here, I'll take her. My poor little pup, thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? Uh-oh. Yo, what? Oh my God! Oh, Duke! Holy shit! What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? Stand in sun. We have to go after those things. Isn't this what you've been searching out there? Isn't this what you've been searching for? Those things out there are real. We should go after them. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why would he get up? Yeah, you're right. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. I'll lead the way. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Looks like before he killed himself, somehow he shot himself? I don't understand what happened there. As you and Stella push through the woods, the unearthly sound once again begins to surround you. Stella! Stella! I smell something terribly foul in the air. There's a clearing up ahead. Stella stops in her tracks a few feet ahead of you. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick. Well, what? The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. More of those swellings. All the animals here have them. Or had them. They want us to leave, Stella. They want us to leave, Stella. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have seen any of this. Yeah, you're right. We have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before things get ugly. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so too
to the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of the trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint.
We're almost there.
As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of nature.
Sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore.
I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Whoa. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? 6 missed calls from Tabitha. 13 texts. Yikes. Yeah, go ahead and call her. You try and call Tabitha, it goes straight to voicemail. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and text her. Text her and let her know you're okay. That's fine. Yikes.
I guess she must be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police.
No, I don't talk to cops.
Hello? Earl? Estella Richmond. I'm up in the mountains on Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. Happened right in front of us. There's something in these woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait.
It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby and a friendly older man. Sheriff Hugby, a cop, and Deputy Franklin, also a fucking cop who should never be trusted.
See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods. Then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy?
Could have been a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs.
What the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now, we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But, okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin.
We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I...
Please, call me Earl.
Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you, exactly?
That's Don Godlin. He came to town for the funeral.
Don Godlin? As in... Remain silent.
You'll have to pardon my surprise. We just didn't think you'd show.
We'll escort you back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own.
It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like Duke's going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
We'll only have a skeleton crew at the moment.
Monday nights are Deputy Dirkerson's bowling nights.
We'll be on alert for any more naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home.
Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist, for your own safety.
Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. I certainly cannot turn down some extra pets and affection, especially after the ordeal we've been through tonight. Ha! Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town.
You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was, remain silent. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get in any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now.
Bye-bye, Gretchen. No, y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you any trouble, you know how to get in touch.
Yeah, I don't. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. They seemed a little blasé.
They sure seemed a little blasé about a man's death.
I can't believe they're waiting in the morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? I believe that they're well-intentioned, if in over their heads. And what's worse, that I think they implied you're a suspect, even after we showed them all that footage. Even the nest. Remain silent. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you.
Nor will I, though I have little understanding of police work.
I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We got to find out more of those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them in there, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I read every book on cryptids. They had never come across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. I should check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. Siren. Yeah, fine. Let's do this. Awesome, let's go.
I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion.
Yeah, we're best friends now. I hope she's still awake.
There's something foul creeping up behind us.
Dun Goblin. Jesus! You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Whoever this is, its presence has chilled you to your soul. Before you respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back, and the figure is already gone. Disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Dun Goblin. Is it okay if we come in? You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. So blinding and overpowering is her aura that just looking at her feels like she's directly staring into the sun. Her gaze pierces entirely through you, and then in that moment, you feel wholly known. And then the moment passes, and you see only the woman before you. Of course. Earl Nuck, I was just putting on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sakes, call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. I'll be right back. That's a good banner there. This is a witch. This is 100% a witch. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's nice to finally meet you, Don. It's nice to finally meet you, Don Goblin. I don't know what her name is. It's nice to finally meet you, Don Goblin. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the Hollow. And now poor Pearline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Boiled peanuts? She offered you and Stella tea, after all, and it's only polite, so... Oh my, thank you for the kind offer. It's far late to have you so salty. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She's a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. I never met Pearline. don't have to pass your condolences on to me. I have no feel. Oh, load. Duke dead. General store, Duke dead. Sure. Can I load? There you go. We need your help. Yes, I suppose pleasantries. I guess I did all my thing. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to you for which aches. I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord, have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. Of course not. Fuck cops. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls a memory card out from her sleeve and pops it in her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. Cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine the cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again. For now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Praise Helix. And a soul gem. Where was this? Up the mountain, to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I'd need to plug the memory card into a computer. I'd go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Kanika! Are we seeing Kanika? You'd better come with, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than a nosy mother. Shut up, I don't know why she has a British accent. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh. Hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And, stranger, what are you doing in my house? Boiled peanuts. No. Alright, let me see, let me load. That's very funny. I'm Don Goblin. Tabitha's cousin? Yup. Sweetie, we're wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and a friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Oh, okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Stella, what the hell is this? ... Nice Sailor Moon shirt. This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Don Goblin and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really. I'm okay. Poor Duke.
Poor Bo. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Bo. But Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss.
Whatever happened in the woods, we weren't supposed to see any of that.
You're not wrong. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Don Goblin with this Tailipo crap. Tailipo crap. A man just died. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods.
How can you say that? Duke is dead.
An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before the storm, the ditchlings congregate where the tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Jesus, Mom. They've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic.
Well, we can't rule that out. Not after what we saw.
But fine. Let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths?
Well, this seems the one, right?
I have to agree with Sybil. Damn, what's with these achievos?
I have to agree with Sybil. I can clearly hear them telling us that this place is cursed, and to get out while we still can. Spooky stuff.
Wait, are you serious? I couldn't make out anything. It was all just garbled whispering to me. How interesting. Are you sure you're not just subconsciously rewriting your memories to match my mom's theories? Even if we were to assume for a moment that you and my mom are right, I'd still want to know what they're doing in their woods. Maybe what we're seeing here is some sort of parasitic larva stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there. Not without doing some research, talking to a biologist. I just want to call up my biologist friend. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up. Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late and I should let Don Goblin get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running in the woods in terror. You don't have to leave on my account. Ha! Okay, maybe it's just that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has any information on dicklings. Dicklings? Did you call them dicklings? Is that what you call them? Dicklings? Ditchlings? That's right, you go home now and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on that online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Don Goblin. Deuces! It's excellent nice or warm, though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there. Both of you. Ka-chunk! What an unfortunately short visit. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. I appreciate it, but we did just meet. I should probably head back and check on Tabitha. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading up that mountain alone? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back.
Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. Ooh, I got Stella's phone number. What up, Stella? I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Don Goblin. You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Estate alone. I would be running. Almost home. I'm back in the woods. You've made it. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. As you reach for the knob, the door swings open. Ugh! Squizgar. Where the hell have you been? I called you back. I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. Do you know anyone named Wayne? Wait. Alright. Fuck. Load. Back. Yes. I texted you! I didn't notice. Oh, okay. I called you back. I watched a man die tonight. Do you know anyone named Wayne? I have no idea what you're talking about. I got suckered into something weird. It was weird. Look, I got suckered into something. Sorry to worry you. This Stella girl had me come with her on this night hike to find cryptids. Cryptids? You know, cryptids. Ah, so you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, you don't want to hang out? It's probably late. You don't want to hang out? I'm still hyped up on adrenaline from tonight. I would love to just hang out for a little while, cool down a bit. No, I'm not going to hang out from you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. Okay, fine. Ship! You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. Alright, as you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Yeah, go ahead, fucking call her. I thought I would go. Sorry. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different. Like she's been crying. Did you make it back all right? Yeah. How are you? I died, actually. Totally fiend. Totally fiend. Oh my god. Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll call you tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. I do want to see what you say when you joke around with her a little bit. When you give her a little fucking... Give her a little jokey... Give her a little jokey joke. I died, actually. This is my ghost. Haha, you're very funny. Wait, are you serious? You have to tell me if this is a joke. It's been a weird night, okay? Ooh, I'm a ghost in the machine. Okay, I'm gonna choose to believe you're joking. Okay. Unless you are dead, and this is my one chance to talk to someone from beyond the grain. Oh, this is stressful. I'm just gonna hang up. Alright, no, that's funny. I am gonna just check in on her, though. Okay. The events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe, and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Is that me? Oh, is that Bo? It's blood. An alpaca. Uh-oh. A pumpkin. Ah! Oh, in the mine. Shit. Something tells me I should have started this. What? Okay. No! It's the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. If you'd like to continue with this world state, episode 2, please save your game now. Yeah, okay. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1? No. But I will go ahead and call it for now. Oh, my camera died. I wonder when that happened. Anyway, thank you for joining. We'll see you next time.
Well, it's getting late. Okay, that's enough for tonight. Good night.